Welcome to the Viking Age, a period that spans from the late 8th century to the early 11th century. The Vikings were seafarers from Scandinavia, modern-day Norway, Sweden, and Denmark, known for their incredible navigation skills, daring voyages, and remarkable craftsmanship. Life in Scandinavia during this time was harsh and unforgiving, dominated by fjords, dense forests, and icy seas. Villages were small, and survival depended on farming, fishing, and trading. Despite these challenges, the Vikings developed complex societies with their own laws, customs, and art. They built impressive longships capable of traveling thousands of miles across seas and rivers, allowing them to explore, trade, raid, and settle in distant lands. Understanding the environment and daily life of the Vikings helps us grasp why they became one of history's most influential seafaring civilizations. Their story is one of adventure, survival, and a lasting impact on the medieval world. The harsh Scandinavian environment made farming difficult and resources scarce. Harsh winters, rocky soil, and limited arable land pushed young Vikings to look beyond their homeland. Adventure, wealth, and opportunities in foreign lands motivated them. Trade became essential, not only for survival, but also to gain influence and establish connections across Europe. These motivations led to the development of advanced longships, designed for speed, flexibility, and endurance. Viking voyages were not mere acts of piracy. They were essential for economic survival, social advancement, and cultural exchange. As Vikings traveled, they brought their customs, art, and technologies to foreign lands, leaving a lasting impact on the societies they encountered. In the late 8th century, Vikings began raiding the coasts of England, Ireland, and France. These attacks were swift, strategic, and terrifying. Longships allowed Vikings to navigate rivers and strike deep inland. One of the earliest and most infamous raids was on Lindisfarne Monastery in 793, shocking the Christian world. Vikings were skilled navigators and planners. Raids were carefully chosen, targeting monasteries, towns, and trade centers rich in wealth. Over time, these raids evolved into trade, settlement, and cultural exchange, establishing the Vikings as both feared and respected across Europe. Beyond raiding, Vikings began to settle in foreign lands. In England, Ireland, and France, Viking communities integrated with locals. They farmed, traded, and contributed to local governance. Cultural and technological exchange was profound. Shipbuilding, weaponry, and artistic motifs influenced medieval Europe. These settlements were a way to establish a lasting legacy. By blending Scandinavian traditions with local customs, Vikings created hybrid cultures. Their resilience and adaptability allowed their influence to endure across generations, illustrating a story of cultural integration and innovation. Vikings did not limit their journeys to Europe. They ventured west, discovering Iceland, Greenland, and even reaching North America, centuries before Columbus. Their voyages relied on advanced knowledge of stars, tides, and weather. These explorations demonstrate their ingenuity and resilience. Settlements in Iceland and Greenland were successful, despite harsh climates. Through these journeys, Vikings spread their culture and knowledge, creating connections across the North Atlantic. The voyages were dangerous, yet they persisted, leaving a legacy of exploration unmatched in medieval Europe.